Okay, well, this is Scooter Dude. Hey, it's me. I'm on the scooter. That's the scooter. Yep, that's me. Anyway, I got more juice on the phone than I do on the scooter. So hopefully, I'll be able to make the trip back straight away. And if I run out of juice, well, I run out of juice. You'll be the first. You'll be the first to know. Okay? Or maybe I will. You'll be the second to know. So let me go. I'm not like Dennis Michael Lynch. I don't need to look at myself. So let me just face this the other direction and show you where we're gonna go. And hopefully we're over at the Walgreens. Basically, it's went in there and got what I needed to do. So I'm doing this a little differently. Not a walk and talk, but and not a drink and drive. Just a scoot and shoot. So hopefully, looking both ways, trust me, and what you see is what I see. So right now, just I think I got it barely enough to make it home. I'm about I don't know why I did this. I just had to go out and get something, and then I realized I was not fully charged up. So if not, hopefully I'll make it to Publix or somewhere around there and find a plug. I know where there's a plug. Right now, just going by Pier 1 Imports. And as you can see, I'm gonna take a couple stops here. It's still a while after the trees, but I guess they're waiting for osmosis. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, trees to earth. I guess they're not ready to pick them up yet. So we're here, this is Aventura, so I don't know what they're waiting for. But we're gonna find, who knows. At least it's off the sidewalk. One of my favorite places here for food. Gotta look both ways. Gonna cross over. This is a nice little sidewalk here. They've been building something on it. You know what? Let me show you this. This is just something. This has been there for the longest period of time. Remember? So pretty soon we'll be at the same place where I got the guy parking up at the marina. So we're heading back to the marina. But that little thing there has been there for, I think, before the hurricanes. It was there before the hurricanes. That's a shame. Nobody even bothers to pick it up. Anyway, maybe when they see the posting on when I post my YouTube the video, something will get done. So anyway, let me just see if I can do it this way. I think that looks better. At least you don't have to see my little machinery there. I'm talking about my scooter machinery, Roy Ware. Okay, all right. So earlier I went to Publix, and if you look over here, these are great wide sidewalks. It's a good place to come if you're ever around up here. It's Moe's Bagels and Deli. Pretty nice place. Good food. Let me just do a slow one. There you go. And one other feature here for my handicrapper friends, just to let you know, they got a sidewalk that goes from this sidewalk. It goes all the way over there. So if you're on a scooter or a wheelchair or anything, you can just go right there. Got to look both ways though. Make sure you look both ways. And it goes right in there. There's the shops, and we're in Aventura. But this is my view, from my point of view. So I tell the people. I told one of the guys from the city of Aventura. I won't say his name. I'll be polite. He's a good friend of mine. But I told him, I said, look, why don't you get me around, and I can go around and show you where everything is. He says, oh, well, we get on a golf cart and we go around and find the problems. Oh, here's another little problem. Now this one's in the way a little bit. See the tree? Okay, so, all right, that's branches in the way. So this is at the end of the trail. This isn't at the end of the trail, this is sort of in the middle of the trail. So they have nice garbage cans around here, but the palm fronds, some of those must have just fallen. They're still green color, they're not brown, but here we are. And we're just cruising around. And I think my ride and talks are better than Dennis Michael Lynch's walk and talks. What do you think? I don't know. I hope, and he looks like he's feeling better. Now I do look both ways. You may not have seen it, but I did look both ways crossing the street. And this is my favorite spot where I see all the violators. And look here, these, you know, I can't. Welcome to High Lift Marina. That is for my friend Sharon, okay? And this is where I hang out a lot. Okay, oh wait, I see somebody up there. Oh, let's see if they're gonna be blocking the way. See if I can make it over there, but they always blocking the sidewalk. Maybe they're not on the sidewalk this time. But you see, they just don't realize. They like to park their, you know, which is not a big problem, but people just park their, you know, vehicles around here, and they don't care. But I care, because I got to worry about where I go. No, he's not blocking the sidewalk. That's very nice of you. So they're probably going to be moving out real quick, but they sort of had to park out of there. So let's see who's going to get there first. Gotta make sure. Can I? All right, thank you. There's a young lady in there. I think she was oh, let's go. She's a young lady. We'll say she's a young lady. So I'm on my way back. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She was a young lady. All right. And this is where, that area is where I usually find people, just lazy people, just wanting to park their cars and don't care about anything. So now this is the famous street that I always tell you, 188th Street, Northeast 188th Street. Okay, now this is Thunderbolt Row. Okay, it used to be known as Thunderbolt Row. All right, we know where Bush 41, when he was vice president, ordered those DEA boats from, right? Well, years ago, back in the 80s, it's right down that street here. We've gone down this street before many times. So I'm gonna try to make the turn and actually go straight. But this was where they built all those boats. Thunderbolt Row, right there. And that's just it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta always say thank you. Hey, I got 765. I made it. Made it across before the red light. How about that? Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, so that's Thunderbolt Row, where they used to make all those, you know, all the boat builders. Don Aronow used to have his, who was murdered back in the mid-'80s. That's where his place was, down further. Now it's just filled with condos and everything else. Beautiful now. I mean, it was beautiful then. But at the Walgreens I was at earlier, used to be a Black Angus. And overnight, they just sort of changed it. And, you know, this whole area, this is where the UBS building is. And different restaurants to the right. Let me just show you that. DML, can you do this? All right, see? This just shows you. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. And really creative in there, what they did when they were made it. So This is about the fourth restaurant. The Uma restaurant is here, but this is about the third or fourth restaurant. I think it's the fourth restaurant they've tried here. This has been here for a little while. So the car wash is over there in that area, in that direction. Car wash is back over there behind the bank. Go ahead, go ahead. You can go ahead. So anyway, but just having a good time. Anyway, you can go. You can go. I gotta go that way. Let's see. Where am I? So, anyway. So, yeah. And this is the way it goes. So, I don't know why she was waiting for me, but she was waiting for me. I like that little U-turn. Anyway, so far, oh, I guess I'm doing okay because I haven't heard any beeping, Roy. Once you hear the beeping on the scooter, it means that the battery's going dead. And I got about a half a mile of good time. I mean, not good time, but a run time on the scooter before it goes completely dead. So far, whoops, what the heck happened here? There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I guess it just sort of decided to hit the bump and took a ride. Decided to do its own thing. So they're still working over here on the roads. We're gonna go this way, but that way, this road, let me stop right here. I'm actually technically in my own turn lane. I'm on the, you see the turn lane here, but I have my own turn lane. And there you go with the, that's where I usually go. And that's where they're still working on the construction. And the road work is still going on. So I was over there at Publix, but they didn't have the item I needed at Publix, so I had to go a little further to the Walgreens. And so I'm just making the round trip, and we're just gonna make the round trip together. So, but as you can see, well, look here. They just, Publix, I don't know, they just leave them wherever, don't they? Isn't that incredible? Okay. Well, that's just the way it is. It's not like the Hamptons. So, I'm sorry if you're expecting the Hamptons type, but this is what it is. The sidewalks appear to be pretty well cleared up for the most part over here in this way. Not too far from, Founders Park, City of Aventura, City of Excellence. And so far it's been pretty good. The the residential area over here, but I'm just enjoying the day out. So I think my friend Sharon, who was down here earlier, I went over to, I met her at, where did I meet? Oh, at Smoothie King. And no, Lisa Haynes, I did not run out of gas that day, or juice that day. But anyway, what happened was, earlier today I saw a post, so she's getting a lot of rain up there. So in honor of, hello, in honor of Sharon. It's nice and it's a sunny day. It's a good day. And let's see if I can go out of here. There's a car. Okay, that's the crosswalk. If you notice on these crosswalks, they're not really color coordinated. And how you doing? Okay, always got to be polite. Always got to be polite. Color coded, so when the light shines on them, that's another thing. I've been trying to get the city to see if they can, at least where you have to cross over, because if you don't cross over just right, you might end up hitting yourself or hitting something and not getting it just right. And if you don't get it just right, I could tip over. Anybody could tip over. But if and I use these streets a lot, so I depend on where I'm going. So and I depend on accuracy, and we'll see. Now, I haven't made one of my nighttime rides in a long time. I haven't needed to, but I think it was a couple days ago. It was there were still a lot of loose stuff on the road, not on the road, but on the sidewalk. I don't go out on the road really. The only time I do is when I'm really crossing the street. So we're almost home. So far, so good. I didn't get any I didn't get any beeping yet. A friend of mine sent me a message on WhatsApp and said, "Hey, did I see you on the street?" And I said, "Yes, you did." I said, "You certainly did, but I'm already," and his neighbor of mine, she says, "I saw you over there." And I said, "Yeah." She says, "I thought it was you, but all I could see was your back." And I said, "Yeah, I was speeding." And so I said, "But I'm over at the Walgreens now." I said, if I run out of gas, I hope she comes and gets me or something, or at least sends out the cavalry. So, Stacy, this is basically, this is what I'm doing. Now I'm sort of waiting for the red light. All these cars going the one direction. Well, they're going different directions. I'm the one going in one direction. Up near Founders Park. Now, if you look here, I'm in the lane here, and watch. And this is the thing that I'm talking about here. So when I'm going this way, I'm going to treble, and I think I'm going to make it and go across a little bit. I'm not worried. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. So you see here, this is what I'm talking about. If you get the light just right, you really can't tell where you're looking at. And if you don't hit it right, you might knock yourself out in more ways than one. This is over here on, let me show you where we're at. Founders Park, City of Excellence, Aventura. And 1995, it was incorporated. It used to be part of Miami-Dade County. Now it's Aventura. Beautiful town, beautiful city. And then over here is where everything happens. It was that Halloween back in, I think 2012. Went over to vote, and that's where I met Charlie Scott. Not Charlie Scott. I don't know what his name was. It was Halloween. He must have had a mask on. Anyway, he was the one-time governor, Republican governor, then decided to go Democrat, and then independent, and then run for something and lost, and won for something and lost again, and then ran for something and maybe he lost again, I'm not sure, but maybe he won. So There's a picture of him and I will post it one day. And that's where my people are. I mean, when I say my people, that's where, yeah, that's where my people are. Okay, so there you go. Beautiful. And that's the street where I usually cross. So sometimes. So far so good. And just hopefully you're enjoying this as much as I am. This will be my Sunday afternoon jaunt. And remember that night I came around here and the gates were open on the park? Well, this was the park that they were open on. It was a while back. So I was doing my good deed to let people know. A few people remember that. My friend Dave is over there. Well, not today, it's Sunday. Hopefully he's not over there. So basically we're going back home to my kind of town. And then you basically have this. Hello. Hi. All right. So, and now it's a straight shot. So, pretty good. I still got it. I think I got enough juice to get home. So I don't have to be rescued today. This is where, it's just a little bit. It's not too bad. Actually, you know where I've seen something similar like this? Not with the branches, but with that pile? It was in Montana. And if you see like a pile of that, it looks like, you know, it's you better look out because there might be a bear around. Okay? But I can assure you that that's not a bear pile. Okay? And so we're just gonna cruise on down the road. We're going evenly. I don't have a big package today like I did the other day. But we're just enjoying it. And you know, making the rounds. And I haven't been interrupted by a phone call because once I get interrupted, that knocks off my video. So you're in for a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed my little ride. They still haven't, you know, they got the park open. This is Founders Park. They got the park open, but it still needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Still got a few bumps, and we hit a couple of them. I try to, you know, avoid them when possible, but sometimes it's just not possible. So, oh, there we go. I think, okay, Roy, if you're listening to this and hearing the beeping sound, let's see if I can get to the lobby before I conk out completely. So I only got a little bit to go, and as long as I can get in the lobby and to a plug for about 20 minutes, I'll be okay. So if you're hearing it and you see it flashing, okay, so that's where my machine. There we go. That means it's time to get juiced up. So, excuse me. Hi. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Thank you. So when I get inside,